What is up, guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on my channel. I'm your host Mike of TheDonnerGman, and as you guys can see by the title and of course the time of the year, we will be unboxing the brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max. So I've had my fair share of iPhones in the past, so which one am I upgrading from? I'm going to be upgrading from the normal iPhone 13 Pro, not the Max version. I've never had a Max version of an iPhone before, or any plus size iPhone before, so this is going to be the first one ever. And one thing I can already say is the box is a lot bigger than the box from the iPhone 13, of course. But without further ado, let's go see what is inside, how the new iPhone 15 Pro Max looks like, and of course we're gonna go through the setup and maybe a little first experience. But anyway, let's get to the unboxing. Okay then, guys, here is the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the blue titanium color, of course, as you guys can see. So then the one thing I've definitely noticed is that can't really notice the difference, at least on the front, between the black one and the blue one. The only way you can notice this is, of course, if you read it here on the back. At least for me, it says, of course, blue titanium, 512 gigabytes of storage, and of course iPhone 15 Pro Max, designed by Apple in California, and it's your basic Apple box, of course. So then, without further ado, let's strip off here. There we go, that's the one. Let's get to the one on the bottom. There we go. That's all you have to do. There's no more plastic, of course, involved. And the best thing about it, of course, is that it slides right out. Boom. There we have it. The blue titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max. So then let's take it out real quickly. Turn it around. It's still covered through this little wrap here, paper wrap, and of course, this is all you get inside. Is the new rated USB-C cable, and this should only be a few instructions, I think, and then yep, only a few instructions. Of course, the SIM tray slot ejector, because I am outside of the US, and iPhones outside of the US still use a SIM slot. We can also use eSIM, but they still come with the SIM slot injection tool. And of course, the best thing about an Apple unboxing experience is, of course, the Apple Store. Okay then, let's get back to the iPhone itself and get this wrapper peeled off. There we have it, the iPhone 15 Pro Max in blue titanium. So then, why did I get the blue one? Because of course blue is my favorite color personally, and the titanium, while it did look great, for me blue was just the better option, of course. So then here we have the back of the iPhone 15 Pro Max with the, of course, 48 megapixel main sensor camera, then the wide angle, and of course that new 5x zoom camera. Here we have the front, of course, no longer the notch. I don't know if you can see it, but there's no longer a notch, of course, in it. Instead we have this little pill on the top front with the Face ID and the main front facing camera. So then let's power this baby up and go through the setup process. Okay, there we are. It is powered up. Let's see how much battery we have. We have a good percentage of battery, so that's good. Hello. Took me a little while to find English, but there we go. Select your country or region. It's gonna of course be German. Oh, there we go. It already found it. Okay, set up new iPhone. Set up your new iPhone. This will transfer your current settings. Okay. Unlock to okay then, now after the iPhone has updated, and I hope the transfer process has also finished. Let's see. There we are again. As I said, it's updated. Let's go with the appearance first. We're going to stay with the default appearance. And as you guys can see, while I was updating, I put on my new case. Now I'm not sponsored by this company, but this case is from Spigen. This is their Tough Armor series of cases, and I've been using these cases ever since the iPhone 6s and have never had any problems, so I can definitely recommend the cases from Spigen. And of course, I also put a protective foil on the screen so it doesn't scratch up, and these green protectors are also pretty great because here's my 13 Pro and there's not a single scratch on it. If there is, there's just micro scratches and you can barely even see them. So these are definitely great cases and great screens, and I would definitely recommend everyone, if you're gonna buy a phone this expensive, get yourself a case, okay? Just get yourself. Anyway, let's go through the setup, of course, and see if everything's working now. So here we have the quick start, looking for nearby devices, okay. Looks like I gotta do that again. Okay, now we finally made it to the part where we can set up Face ID, so let's do that real quickly. Okay, Face ID is set up, so let's continue. And transfer data from Michael's iPhone. Of course, it's gonna be my old iPhone. It's gonna take about 20 to 25 minutes, so once that is finished, we will be back once the transfer is finished, and then we can go into the iPhone and see how it is. Okay, then we have finally finished the transfer and all that good stuff, so we start completed. App data will continue downloading in the background. That is okay. Continue and share audio recording. Do not do that right now. Silent mode. You can toggle silent mode on and off. Check its status in the control center. Gotcha. Okay, the action button, of course, one of the newest features for the Pro lineup this year is the action button that replaces the silent switch here. Hope you can see it here on the iPhone 13, for example. It's still available on the normal 15, but it's only been added to the iPhone 15 Pro lineup. And here is the action button. That's being covered by the case, but that is okay. So then let's do this and customize. Let's see what we can customize it with. First of all, of course, from default it's going to be the normal silent mode that we hate and love at the same time. Then of course we can toggle it to focus or the camera. I think that's one of the things most people are going to do. Of course, the light, I don't think we're going to be needing the light. Then to record voice memos, that could also be very useful. Here the magnifier, shortcuts, the accessibility features, and then of course no action. And I think what we're going to do for now is we're going to do it through the camera mode. There we go. Welcome to iPhone. Swipe up to get started, and there we go. And of course, it only transferred the photos and so on, and of course all the apps. But now all the apps are going to be downloading in the background. So that's probably going to still take a while. But in the meantime, let's go look at these camera. Portrait and photo mode. Okay, when a person, dog, or cat is in the frame, you can quickly turn photo into a portrait with a beautiful blurred background. Okay, we got that. We already know how portrait mode works. And let's take a quick photo of these two Pikachus here. Okay, we're gonna take 3 of them and all of the modes and see how they look, and we're gonna pop them up on the screen in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now that you've seen the photos, I am going to be doing another future videos between my camera and of course the iPhone 15 Pro, but it's just going to be a small example of how these two cameras compare. And you already have a iPhone 15, for example, if you would like to upgrade or maybe even downgrade to a full frame camera, who knows, but of course you can be the judge of the camera qualities, and you guys can see it here right now. Anyway, this is going to be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smack that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future content, including a comparison between the iPhone 13 Pro and of course the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and later on of course a comparison between a full frame camera and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So don't forget to smack that subscribe button and of course turn on notifications so you'll be notified once those two videos drop. Anyway guys, once again, I want to wish everyone a great rest of your day. Thank you for dropping by, supporting this channel, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Peace.